Oh yeah. Gotta let me some good times and tan lines. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. Forgot my stuff. Wait, forgot my ring. Hang on. Be back.
Cold beer and summer nights, that was all there was to life. Good times and tan lines, good times and tan lines. FM on, coolers on the ground, dig through the ice and pass them around. Waiting on the hot sun to go down, little skinny dipping when the moon comes out.
Hello.
Good times and tan lines.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to our live today on the old Bucked Up Hay Farm. We're gonna try and figure this one out as we go. We want him to be right up next to me. G'day. Welcome in. Welcome. How you guys doing today? How we doing? Yes, morning. Yeah, if you guys haven't gotten into the lovely hat poll yet, I got 4 options for you. Obviously, old Deere's probably going to take the helm, but that is the old John Deere style hat. That is the new John Deere, just traditional. We got the new Case IH, which is actually the Welker Special because I don't have any other ones, and then the International Harvester. So, hopefully everybody is having a relatively good day. I got to get myself figured out with the old AI. Now I won't be getting my wife to play. Oh, wrong button. My mom's doing okay. She's been better, but she's also just kind of trying to adapt. So hopefully she'll be on the up and at 'em here within the next week or two. But the lives are pretty good. We literally just started. Hey Max, welcome in, man. Thank you for that $2 super chat. I appreciate that. I have no idea. Oh, we're going into pop right now. We're gonna go a little bit of pop this morning. And we are on the Smart Shuffle, so some of these songs that'll be playing are not in the playlist. But hello. The map is on the middle of the screen, Portland, Minnesota, and I believe so, yes. MRG does have this as a paid map unless he's changed that. Song requests are only for members and moderators or what I call the Jukebox system, which is a super chat of any amount where you can type the name of the song and the person who sings it, and it comes across the screen. That is the only way you can do it outside of those parameters, because otherwise, if everybody requested song, I'd be sitting here adding songs. My mom! Hi, Mom! All right, guys, Mama Tracy is in the chat. If you can give her love, she would love to hear from you guys. Finally, my mom's in here. Hi, Mom! You just caught me. Well, good, Mom. We just started. I have no idea what happened to them. Absolutely zero. I'd say I don't really know who that is. I keep pressing E. I have not been to Europe. No, I have never been out of the United States. Ghost, I actually do remember you, but it has been a while. So glad to have you back. This map is not on console. No, it is not available to play on console. Day's going pretty dang good. More question is, what is your guys' day going like? On a scale of 1 to 10, how you doing? I just got back from Farm Progress yesterday, so my brain's still maybe a little bit like like jet lag from driving. But on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being bad, 10 being great, how you doing? Yes, we do have a video on farm progress that'll hopefully be coming out on Tuesday. Look at that, we got 10s. Favorite case? Technically it's a 130 farm all. 130 with the Woods Belly mower. I did a video on that over the summer. Hey, good job. Well, good to be back. Good on that, Ghost. Man, I can't get my words out. 5, it's rain. Well, that's not good. It's technically supposed to rain a bunch over the next 2 days. I didn't realize that because, you know, when you're watching news 7 hours away, the weather pattern shifts over a 7-hour range. I've heard. Hello. Alice Chalmers, I'm really a big fan of that D21, but outside of that tractor, I'm honestly not very familiar with Alice's lineup. There's nothing against them. I love them, but I just don't really know much more than that. Day is good. Nice. Farm progress was pretty great. I just got back yesterday, but I met a lot of great people. I reconnected with some of you viewers that have met me before, so that was amazing. It's always cool to see other faces that you've seen before, and they can come back and keep visiting. That's so much fun. Come on, Dave. Not Dave. Andy. Andy's the one following me. I was actually with Andy most of the time. So I am from Nebraska. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do that, or it's going to be very little if he does. 2 days of rain. Nice. Hey, breadstick. All the mirrors. So that's actually down up to your computer's. Oh, I forgot about this song. But that is something that is done with your computer's system. So if your computer can't handle the mirrors, that's why it's not working. Otherwise, there might be a setting to do it, but you have to like max out the graphics. Yeah? Favorite part of Farm Progress? So, okay, there was a guy, I can't remember what his name was, but when I originally did all of my switching of the brand to the BUCH'D Up brand, he went on to the old merch store and bought like a handful of my old items, and I could see from like a mile away going, that's my old logo, like that's my old merchandise print. What? And he came back the next day with a County Line Chronicles shirt on. I'm like, this dude gets 10 out of 10. It was amazing. Austin, he was out of state, he was out of country, he was in the U.S. for a little bit. He's hopefully going to be back with us this week, but for right now, it's just kind of, he's doing his own thing. Austin's very, very busy. Love the stream, man, I appreciate that. I'm trying to keep my own life straight here, and Andy's doing a really good job running that cart. He's not actually running that cart, I'm not going to break that. Nope. We're going to reset this. Come back around, Andy. I'm going to destroy Crop, but I'm not about to destroy him. Not much. We just got back from Farm Progress. So we have another video on BUCH'D Up Farming coming out today. So if that does interest you guys, check that out at 4 p.m. Central Time. It is the perspective where Grant completely trashes my truck. Yo, Finn, thank you for that. I don't know what it's $5 worth of, what is that? I don't know what that is. Semi-truck, 4900 Western Star Lomax. But hello to anybody that might be joining us in. Right now, we got 166 of you, 52 likes. So if you would like to get to our first like goal of 250, that will get us to Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith. But with that super chat, that puts us a 2 out of 10 to unlock the Toby Keith through our gift system. You guys are never required to gift. It is something that YouTube allows you to do, and it helps support and keep the doors open on these streams. This is the one time a week I get to just play the game. This is not my full-time job. Doing the channel is my full-time job. Welkers, yes. Nick was actually telling me about that at the show, and it was pretty interesting because they had to get all the measurements and all that stuff. So whenever that tractor comes out, you can guarantee I'll probably be using it. Oh, that's all right, Josh. I wanted to get out to the field demos. I never could do it. Like, even if I really wanted to, they'd all been wrapped up and I'd gotten to see like nothing. Nope, that is not my mod to do, nor do I really make console mods. Plus the J&M wagon, I'm pretty certain that's just the in-game one, maybe tweaked, because they have that as a base game wagon. There will be a pack for that. Nick was telling me about it. It's just got to be patient about it because they got to do a lot of work to a KTA to get that frame to look like the way they did it. So here's the reason why I do not do a multiplayer server. I am not able to logically give you guys a stable services where I could really make it worth your while. I'm not going to really be able to get on it. I want to provide services to you guys that I could be consistent with, and this is the most consistent I can do that with. Doing everything in-house as a solo content creator it's a lot of work. It is a lot. Hey, I appreciate that you love the music. If you want to check it out on Spotify, we got a link to it right in the description. $3,800 a buck. So it's not that I don't like any of you guys, but when you do all of this stuff on your own, it takes a lot of time. And if I keep the quality up on the videos, you have to sacrifice somewhere. It's just how business plays. You running the wagon? Nice. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The Kawasaki's. That was my own conversion. I did that myself. Because I did that originally back in 22. I'm hoping to be down at Grants this fall. Yes. No lag? What do you mean no? Please, guys, refrain from using all caps. It does not help your comment get read any faster. And it also actually makes it harder to read. But we are currently at 435 views, 3 minutes watch time. 192 of you guys, almost 200. It's going to be slower. We got college football starting up. I know a bunch of us are going to be from the U.S., so I am a Nebraskan. I am from Nebraska. Let's get our first roll call in. Where's everybody coming from? My Huskers played Cincinnati and KC last night. Well, Thursday. And I decided to drive home on Friday. Yeah, I didn't realize when I got on the interstate that I was going to hit traffic about halfway home. That was an episode. Indiana, Central Illinois, Wisconsin, Canada. Nice, nice. Vermont, Colorado, Minnesota. Well, welcome in, welcome in. Pleasure to have you guys here. Delaware, Minnesota again. Louisville. All right, you're going to that game? Go have some fun. Don't get sunburned if you're out in the sun. It might be pretty cloudy though. It's pretty cloudy where we're at. South Dakota, Iowa, Denmark. We had a couple out of staters. So welcome to any of the international viewers. If you guys have not checked out 3,800 the buck, that is my Spotify playlist. Cold beer, calling my name. That we are going to head over to our next song, which will be "Steal My Thunder," Connor Smith. I have been to Minnesota. I've actually went skiing with my dad up in Mankato. That's like the furthest north I think I've been. Never been to Farm Progress. So I've been to the National Farm Machinery Show. Fun fact, when we went, Grant Spencer and I went to the National Farm Machinery Show like 3 years ago. And I walked up to the lady at the H&S booth and was talking to her about it because Grant was kind of looking for people to join the game at that time. I was like, would you guys possibly want to be in a video game? And she's like, yeah, we would love to work with that, try and do something with it. And I told Grant to come over there, and a couple months later, H&S is in the game. So H&S was really only in American farming because of me. That's my claim to fame. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate that there. I didn't know what that currency was. Sorry you said that, chat. I seen that, chat. I didn't know what it meant. But I appreciate you explaining that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, hello there. Guys, again, please refrain from caps. It does not help your message get read any faster. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is from Twisters, isn't it? Love H&S? Nice. Now let's see here. What other questions could we ask? Oh, by the way, so I didn't mention it, but don't tell Marty I bought a diecast at the show from another dealer's tent because Heritage did not have a tent at this place. But we got a new tractor for tractor time, and I can't really have a place to set it on my shelf. 8R370. The table was 50% off. I got that 116 Prestige for $80. brand new in the box. Crazy deal. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. Appreciate that. You like the setup. Yes, there will be a video today. It is on Bucked Up Farming. You did? Nice. Yeah, $80 for a brand new 8R in the box. Are you now? Hey, I appreciate that. I'm glad I could bring a smile to you guys today. If you haven't already, consider dropping a like on the stream. We do have a like goal of 250 likes to get Toby Keith Red Solo Cup. And if that interests you, you got to head down and like it. You got to get to we got a Red Solo bucket ready on line 1 for when that happens. But everybody's going to have to join in on that. Our first hat poll is at 61% to the old Deere hat. Not surprising in the slightest. I got a very big John Deere following, and of course it's going to be the old school. Randy, thank you for that $5 super chat. I appreciate that. 22 booth? Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do remember you, bud. I remember you. Well, thank you for hitting that super chat, man. It was so fun to see you guys all out at Farm Progress. There was a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people. I remember you, bud. My personal henchman. Oh, yes, that's right. So, any of the moderators here, if you guys can help me out, I was chatting with Keegan at Farm Progress, and apparently some of the people who want to join the members thing, they cannot find the tab. Like, I looked it up myself on my Bucked Up Customs channel. Can somebody put the link to where you can join the members tab in the chat so anybody who might be interested can get linked directly to it? Like, can that be linked in there? I think we got a few moderators that might know what I'm talking about. Brand new Mac, nice. Yes, there is a video today on Bucked Up Farms. That will be my perspective of Grant basically destroying my truck. Why you keep saying my name? I've seen that chat like twice. 2-3 times. Finally caught a stream? Oh, well, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, he drove through the ditch doing like 55, 60 miles an hour, completely snapped tie rods and bent. Yeah, that truck was in rough shape before. Now it's just total. It's down at Nate's in the shop. I'm more of a John Deere guy. I know Case has been known to have like a better harvester with the rotor system, but I'm just a John Deere guy. It does sound pleasant. It really does. So we're going to be streaming for an hour and a half. We're already 17 minutes in, so I mean, we still have about an hour and 15 minutes left. We're going to run this back to the house and dump it in the harvester silo. The 130 is still on the blower, so I don't have to set that up, but it's going to be a haul to get back. 200K by 2027. Hey, there's a chance of it. We're growing pretty dang quickly now, so I really do appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. Okay, Andy, I got to take your spot. Andy's doing a great job up in the cab. But we got to go. Bucked Up Farming is Ray County, Missouri. That was me and my kind Cody Johnson. Remember, if you guys like that playlist, that is 3800 The Buck, Farm Sim's greatest radio station. We got a link for it directly down in the description. And if you see that little thing below me that says merch 20% off, all you got to do is head to the Bucked Up merch store on my website through Farm Focus and use that code Common Folk for their podcast. So you get 20% off. Favorite singer? So I'm a Zach Brown band kind of guy. But I also do like Luke Combs, Bailey Zimmerman, Nickelback. I really love Nickelback. So I use Moza Racing's Truck Sim steering wheel. Other than that, if you wanted to get something that was more cost efficient, but still had pretty dang good quality, Logitech G29, G920. Beautiful wheel for the price tag. I do, yes, I love the Jaguar. Jaguar is always my favorite. And they didn't have one at Farm Progress because they just came out with the brand new, like, largest one ever made, and they couldn't get one to the show because they're either out with high buying clients, or they're so far away that they couldn't really haul them in. They're very sparse. So hopefully there'll be a chopper at Husker Harvest Days when I go on Wednesday. I do not farm myself in real life. I'm working on working with real farmers in real life. Plus, I work with Grant on his stuff. I just don't have the capital, nor do I have any of the equipment to do it. I would love to do it, believe me, but it's an expensive industry, and I just don't have the capital to do that right now. I'll be at Husker Harvest Days on Wednesday. Honestly, I would probably go with Oliver. I really like Oliver's. Yes, I do still have the Fent hat. I kept it. It's sitting in my bag right now. It actually held my contacts and glasses the other day. I'm a 25 guy, so the reasoning behind that is the games are just going to progressively get better over time. We have to remember, as of this November, the game will officially be in its first full year of cycle. 22 is now be going on year 4, so it's going to be optimized to, it's had 4 years. 25 will have it stay, and then 28 is going to be the same way. I don't really have a favorite mod other than stuff like Easy Dev, my own creations, just basic stuff that makes conveniency of recording videos. Logo, welcome to the Mr. Boom. Whoa, he's going big time. We got a big time member there, Mr. Boomnostic OG Fan Club. Appreciate you joining, bud. Welcome to the club and hope you enjoy your time while you are here. What's your favorite case tractor? So let's go with a 130 Farmall with a Woods belly mower. Other than that, it's a 706 trike front with an ice cream box cab. Well, yeah, if you guys watch my Bucked Up Customs channel, you can definitely see where my limitations of knowledge come when it comes to like the physics of how engines and all that stuff work. But I also like to have creativity and figuring things out. So I'm always willing to learn, but I just wasn't born and raised around it. So I really have to try and learn on hand. Throwback Thursdays just haven't had time to fit it into the schedule. Especially with Farm Progress and Husker Harvest Days, my mind has been like 4 weeks in advance trying to get stuff prepped for when I'm gone. I was amazed that I was able to get every single video to hit every single regular recording day. Cause it was nuts. It's the 5020 that I love them so much, and I think it's just the body styling. It's such a beefy old tractor. Yes, they were underpowered, and I was talking with somebody the other day. I made myself look like a fool. I thought that the 5020, when I looked it up at one point, was lighter than the 1206, and the 1206 has less power. But when I was talking with a guy at Farm Progress, he's like, no, it's the opposite way around. A 1206 is like 10,000 pounds versus a 5020 that's like 17 or 18, and the power difference is completely different. More power per pound. If it comes to shuffle play, then definitely, I love me some Wailing Jennings. But if it's not, then we'll just keep on rolling. You haul salads for real life? Nice. What John Deere should I get for tillage? Well, I think the vertical till just came out, if I'm correct, the 2660. Pretty solid unit. Kind of works the same as the Landau one, but I don't think it does the mulching part. It just does the cultivating light tillage. Mayonnaise on an escalator going upstairs, so see you later. Whistling diesel build with a 5020 and a turbo. I mean, that would be kind of fun. Oh, Bob, thank you for that $2. I appreciate that, bud. Genesis, I Can't Dance. That's a great song. That is a great song. So if you guys are wondering how my song request system works if you're not a member or a moderator, that is exactly how you do it. So we will get that one added in for you there, Bob. Thank you for supporting the channel. That puts us at 4 out of 10 on our Super Chat goal to Toby Keith. If you want to help out, make it completely free instead of being all over the road like I usually am. All you got to do is head down below, click that little like button, help get us to 250 likes, and we will drop some Toby Keith of Red Solo Cup to celebrate. Either way it happens, we got 2 chances to do it. So thank you all for supporting. We're going to head up to Genesis I Can't Dance. And that is a true factor. I know like 3 dance moves, and that's about it. I can do the worm. I can like basic white guy dance and just free for all. No, I can do the Russian kick dance. Can anybody here do the Russian kick dance? We gotta turn this on. Favorite map on 25. So I really like Cortland, Minnesota, but I'm also starting to really like Ray County, Missouri. The basic map of, what is it? The basic base game map, Riverbend Springs is honestly really good. It really just comes down to personal preference. I'm waiting for a Nebraska map to come out, and that'll probably end up being my favorite. But hey, you don't have to. You guys are being in the stream right now is the absolute best way to help support. And if you really want to help support, consider also clicking subscribe and checking out the video this afternoon and staying with us. That's the best way you can help in any way, shape, and form. Ah, nope. I forget when you get in, it shuts off the dumping cycle. No, literally, the best way to help support the channel is just to keep tuning in and checking out the videos. So remember, if you do not have the ability to see like the plus join tab or like the membership tab itself, I'm gonna have to have my moderators like keep plugging that link to where you can get straight to my membership tab. The cheapest membership tier you can get, unless you were randomly gifted it, is I did not realize I was picking that up. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. Is $1 a month. Everybody gets the same perks. It's just a matter of how much you want to support the channel. So $1 a month is the cheapest membership tier. So if my moderators can keep plugging that link, if you guys want to check that out, you're more than welcome to. Favorite semi. Eyes on the semi. I haven't checked that one out, but my personal favorite semi is a 4900 Lomax from Western Star. Love the series. Nice, nice. Well, yeah, we're just chopping silage right now. We've done all of the hay work, but we got to wait for this plot to pretty much regrow itself in the early seasons of spring. That way we can sell off a bunch of those bales. We are not going to need nearly that many. But with the new Heston Swather, it's going to be so nice to just send the Swather out and go. Yes, I have seen the new contract mod. I have not used it. You're going to Branson? Nice. You have fun with that one, Harris. Make sure you stay safe, but don't do anything stupid. Yee. Thank you, Diamond. Actually, I never did that. That's one thing I forgot to do, is scroll down and see this. We're going to still have that one brand new member, 250 of you guys. So if everybody hit that like button right now, we'd be right at that goal for Toby Keith's Red Solo Cup. 250 is a like goal for that. 185 currently, so we are under 100. And 900 views, so almost at 1,000 views. 5-minute watch time. Appreciate you guys still tuning in. Keep it. I like a really high nose 389. A really big, like almost a heavy duty, heavy haul Peterbilt 389. 359s are cool. 379s are also great. But personally, a really high hooded Peterbilt is really the ones that I go with. So 3 tips to grow a channel. You got to have a tough stomach. If you can't take the backlash of people that just are professionals on the internet and ridicule you for everything you do, it's not going to be a fun trip for you. Number 2, stay true to who you are. Do not go away from the stuff that you believe can make some great content. Yes, taking input from outside sources is a great way to help learn and grow your channel, but honestly, the people that are going to watch your channel and stick with you are going to be the ones that enjoy what you do. So think of some great ideas, use outside sources, and then use that to make some great content. Rule number 3, if I can actually count, because apparently this is 3. Rule number 3, just get started. You'll never know until you try. Your first 100 videos are going to suck. That's your learning curve, unless you're like me and you spend 3 years being in the suck market. Favorite dump truck? I don't really have a favorite dump truck, to my knowledge. I mean, unless we're talking about Spencer and Grant's military truck. What's up, Redneck? Yes, we can definitely get that one added in there, Redneck. Appreciate you jumping in. I love that song, actually. Yes, CapCut is great for editing. I use that for my mobile editing. I do not use that for my main videos. I use DaVinci Resolve for that. Buck is doing decent. He's doing pretty decent. He got back from Farm Progress yesterday at like 2 o'clock and I showed up to, no, 1:30 and I got to my mom's. Stopped, visited with her for a little bit, saw my wife, and then we had headed home and just kind of like tried to settle back in for the first time in a week. You've tried to? You have a YouTube channel. Well, keep on going. Just keep on going. You'll never know until you try. It takes a lot of work. If you want it to be a full-time job, believe me, it is a time commitment. Major time commitment. Like video snowblowers? Appreciate that. Farm Progress was great. I really love this. This was probably the best year on record. Yes, I didn't get around very much, and you'll see that in the video when I do the coverage of it, but we did a lot of really fun things off camera that I feel are going to be great for the channel going down the road. This is my full-time job, not streaming. Streaming is literally just to have fun on the weekends. This is my one time that I just play the game to play the game. Other than that, it is a full-blown production system. I make my own videos, I edit my own videos, I do everything in-house besides manage my business email. And even those, I do personally respond to when I get the chance. I just did a couple of them this morning. Hey, next year it'll be in Boone, Iowa. So if you guys are able to go to Farm Progress next year in Boone, Iowa, a little bit more towards the center of the country, be sure to get your tickets reserved for that. It is a great experience. Highly recommend going to it. Usually I just tag along with Andy through the John Deere booth. I still pay my own way, but that's what we do. I just love 5020 mainly just due to its body style. It's pure, its size. I mean, it's an aesthetic thing. Yes, it's got some problems when it came to its weight to power ratio, but if you can do the right tune-ups and make the tractor look real nice, a Wheatland version of that tractor is, it's like a 4020 on steroids. Awesome. All right, who's driving? Looks like it's either Corey or Craig. Cutting alfalfa. In real life? No. In Farm Sim? Yes. On the old school, we have done that. Favorite car? 2012. A Ford Mustang Boss 302. Has to be white. Has to have the black trim. And also has to have the Recaro racing seat with a white ball shifter. And that is the most beautiful and perfect car in the world, other than a 59 two-door Impala. I have yet to find where the members link was. If you are not able to find it right on the homepage or in like the join button tab, I'd have to have my members my moderators try to find that link, because I am not able to grab that right now because I'm trying to do all of this. The other way you guys are able to get a membership is if somebody does a gift of them. Now they are not required to do that at all. That is out of the generosity of their hearts. It was 178. Very, very nice. Kenworth on Ray County. I actually did. So Ray, in today's episode, I bought a Kenworth W900. But what was what would I do? What was I talking about? I remember what I was talking about now. I think I was talking about something with the radio. See, my head's all screwed up. Guys, we are 33 minutes into our stream today, so we have the old John Deere running the pole. Not surprising, but that hat I was just wearing is a part of my Farm Focus merchandise, so as you guys can see in the link in the bottom, if you guys want to check that out, go to Farm Focus, use code CommonFolk on the screen. You guys get 20% off any of the orders in your cart. So that is an awesome thing they give you the ability to do. Let's get that poll off and try to ask something else. Top company in ag. So we have John Deere. We got C&H, which is basically just Case New Holland. Nose itches. Give me just a second. I'll read the chat here in a second, guys. I'm setting up the next question. So then we got Agco. And for just fun, we are going to throw in... Anybody got a brand that's outside? Oh, we'll just do old brands. So like Oliver. Yeah, we'll just do older brands. There you go. So there's your poll for the next half hour. Go ahead and let them know what's your guys' top company in ag. We got the older brands, so like Minneapolis, Oliver. I can't even think of other ones right off the top of my head. But you got the AGCO brands, John Deere, C&H, big time brands. I did have fun at Farm Progress. And Lugnut is going to be sending out 10 memberships to 10 lucky people. We got 4, Jake, 13, 23, Boba, Jennings, 8650. I can't tell you. Chop got the membership. Yo, he's in here. So congratulations if you guys did get gifted a membership courtesy of, I'd have to scroll that back up now. I said too many names. I can't remember them. But thank you guys. Make sure you do say thank you. Our members do not, or anybody in the chat does not have to do that. That is a gift that you guys are given for a month. So welcome to the club if you were one of those 10 lucky people. But just make sure you say thank you. I'm doing good, E-boys. Good to see you or meet you this time around. So he's part of my my community post. I ended up meeting a couple YouTubers out there. But thank you for that $2, bud. I do appreciate that. I think it's the Ebros show. You guys want to go check him out? He makes some content. Hey, that's all right. Just keep your head up, and hopefully, maybe sometime you might get one. I think it also might work with people who are more active in the chat. Like that's kind of what makes your chances better. I'm sorry, guys. The end of my nose itches like crazy right now. Whoa, we got more gifted memberships from Big E and Harris. I think that was Harris. Was that Harris? Hold on. We got Big E and yes, Harris gifting another one. So that brings us up to 22 brand new members today. Oh boy. Wow. Look at that. Tad Burger becoming a member of the Uncle Buck supporter. That is great. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and becoming a part of the club. Appreciate every one of you. And more than less people that are gifting. The people that are gifting these memberships, you guys are the backbone behind these streams. Well, hello. If you guys are not a part of the members or the moderators, you do not have the ability to request a song. I'm sorry. The only way you can do that is through my Jukebox system. And the Jukebox system is a super chat of any amount where you can type the person's name and the song who plays it. It's sort of like putting money in the jukebox. If you're not able to do that, then I'm sorry, I will not be able to accept your song. But Tad giving 10 more memberships. Guys, we are now up to 32 people. 32 people now have unlocked the ability to request a song. That is amazing. Roll call. Zemily. Emily getting a membership. Why does Emily got to get a membership? Why's Emily got to get a membership? Come on now. That is awesome. Remember, if you guys are gifted that, you got to make sure to say thank you. And if we do get an influx of people requesting songs and I can't see that, I apologize. But also, it's going to be a while before your song gets in. Dirt on my boots. Yes, sir, Harris. Absolutely. Give me just a second to get turned around. If you guys are not doing it via the Jukebox system or a member or moderator, again, I will not be taking any of your songs. Not because I don't like you, but if I was taking everybody's songs, I'd be doing nothing but adding songs. And I gotta have a system, so that's the way it works. Back in the saddle. Okay, give me just a second. You can't believe you got one? Well, welcome to the club, 802. Well, we got Dirt on My Boots and Back in the Saddle. Not Dirt Road Anthem. I actually been listening to Back in the Saddle on my way in. I really like that one, but I like Backup Plan better. There he is. Okay. How much is it? I don't remember how much that is. That kind of changes. Sometimes it was on discount, because I remember King May gifted like 150 of them at one time. He got like a really big discount doing it. So you get the Jukebox. So the Jukebox works as, it's pretty much just a super chat with the song name in it. Otherwise, if I took everybody's songs, I'd be adding songs, and I can't be doing that. Redneck's been a member for 13 months. That is dedication. Like Spike. Hey, we just got 250 likes on the counter. So that is Red Solo Cup Bound as our next up song. Here's the reason that we do Red Solo Cup, and it trumps every song. Where's it? Oh, I'm just looking at the queue. So Red Solo Cup will literally go past every single song in the queue because the community has worked their way to get that song. The community earned that song. So you guys just got ourselves the Red Solo Cup Classic by Toby Keith. Thanks to you hitting that like button. If you'd like to consider also smashing the subscribe button, we got a video coming out on Bucked Up Farming this afternoon. So make sure you check that out at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time as Grant destroys my IDI. He already released his version of that. My perspective comes out today. Big dubs, big dubs. That brings 33 brand new members, 6 minutes of watch time, 1,200 views. Gonna be 1,300 here with about 13 more viewers popping in that are new. And we got 247 of you watching with 274 likes. So thank you guys so much for checking us out today. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. If you're not, then welcome in. Big E coming in with another 10 memberships. You guys are going crazy now. What happened with the influx of new members, man? We're gonna have so many. So many. This is crazy work. You guys are coming in clutch today. But also remember, save your money. Save your money. More Bucked Up Customs. So Bucked Up, if you're talking about my customization chat, holy crud, Lug is coming out with another 20. I think almost everybody's gonna have a membership by the time this stream is done. That is crazy work. I need everybody. And I mean everybody. You can spam as many of these as you like for the next 10 seconds. Everybody is doing a tractor in the chat. It's tractor time. And you know what I'm gonna do? Wait, did I just hit the... Uh-oh. I think I said a hired worker. What did I do? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I hit the slider. I need tractors in the chat. I'm gonna do some tractor push-ups here. 63 new members. 63 tractors in the chat for everything. We got to get the Bucked Up tractor over here. We're gonna do ourselves some incline presses with the 8R370 of the pedal tractor. Let's go. I see a bunch of tractors. I saw some requests. Hang on. Rich and Miserable. Make sure to request that one again once we are done with this little segment of Bucked Up Buck's Gym. All right, we got tractors for all that. 63 new members. We need to get some dubs in the chat for those wonderful members. Provide this membership. Here we go. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a 340. It's a smaller tractor. Here we go. Incline press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! What a Saturday! You guys are crazy. Look at all them. Another 5 memberships. Wow. You guys are literally going bananas. Logo with another 5. Who are these people? Who are these people? Who are these people? I honestly think at this point we're going to get everybody to have a membership. And just perfect timing. Everybody grab your red cups and throw them in the chat. I know we got 63 of you that have the ability to put this in the chat. Get every single red cup you can find in the chat right now. You, sir, do not have a pair of testicles and you prefer drinking from glass. A Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable. We got American Screeching with $20. Dalhart, Texas. Oh, I saw something about it. I thought I saw something about AF11. Look at all them cups. You got an AF11? How's that working for you? Appreciate that $20, bud. You guys never do have to do gifts like that. It is very much appreciated. But this is why I love Saturdays. We get to all have so much fun. Proceed to party. And if you guys aren't receiving them, you know what you're doing? You are doing the most amount of support you can right now just by being here. Just by being here, you are doing so much more than you think. Because beer runs down front of my back. Well, that, my friends, is quite yucky. Look at all them red cups and tractors. Now, seriously, big kudos to you guys. Big kudos to our wonderful members who are gifting more members to join and be a part of the fun. Stream Saturdays are really just here for the fun. Whatever happens in his Buck stream is what makes the memories, okay? You just watching the stream is the most beneficial thing you can do because you get to have fun. America Screeching joining the Mr. Boomnostic OG fan club. That is amazing. The dedicated viewership that keeps this channel going is what really is the heartbeat behind us. Not everybody has to have the ability to gift. The biggest gift you guys can do is literally to just be here and enjoy the fun and have a great Saturday. That is what you can do. You showing up week in, week out, that's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Red Solo Cup, you are not just a cup. This cup right here, right now, is this community. You guys are my friends, all right? You are the backbone. Thank you for being my friend. Red Solo Cup. How are you making the follow to... Okay, so if you had used the controls correctly, follow me is easily able to shift the truck from back and forth. Case has been a member for 11 months. Look at all that meat. We got an American flag. Yeah, I'm really just using the controls to make the truck go where I want. You have to do it with like right shift and right control, but using WASD, you can make the truck do what you want. Wow, ha, 69 new members, nice. 242 people, almost 300 likes. Remember, 500 likes will get us YMCA Village people. And you know what that entails, all right? YMCA, this stream's got enough momentum behind it. I think we can pull it off. Because how much time do we still got left? We have 44 minutes left on our stream today. I think we could easily pull it off. 301 likes. Yes, Rich and Miserable, absolutely. Thank you for reminding me. If I missed anybody else's of the members and moderators, or I don't think I missed a super chat, but if I missed any of those, I do apologize. We kind of had a major influx of things just happen in the last like 5 minutes. So let's see here, Rich and Miserable. It's not gonna get right in because I missed on that one there, Ford truck. But give me just a second. Why is this song not in the playlist? Oh, this is going in. I thought this was in the playlist. It is not. I've listened to this. Like the stream, everyone. With the money? Yeah, so here's the thing about my new merchandise, guys. So Farm Focused is based literally 45 minutes from my front door. I have held the material, I have seen what these things do, and the print quality on it is great. Now, I have not had the longevity to see how well the print holds up, but from what I've seen so far, it's really, really nice. And if you use that code below, you can get 20% off your order. So don't even have to pay that full price. Just use that code and you can get that merch for a little bit cheaper. Because I get it. Not everybody can afford a $50 sweatshirt. You don't have to. But if you want to get a little bit of a discount, try it out for yourself, go ahead and use that code and just go get yourself some fun stuff. It's the entire cart. I used to race dirt when I was younger. Nice. I would have liked to have been able to do stuff like that, but you know what? That lifestyle just apparently wasn't made for me. I was apparently made for entertaining people on a Saturday morning. That's what cards I got dealt. But I guess it worked out. How far over is he? There we go. That's a cool music video. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Because isn't he with Richard Petty too? Hey, I appreciate that, 802. Hey, welcome in. Did you just miss a huge wave of new members? Way big member wave. Yeah, that was insane. Hey, I appreciate that you guys love watching that. Checking out the channel, tuning in. It's so much fun. Like, obviously what's going on right now, it's great for business on my side, but I feel like it's more beneficial to you guys because we got 69 new people, nice, that have the ability to enjoy this stream even more because of the courtesy of our backbone, which is the community itself. I don't do the streaming as a job. The streaming is the one time I get to play this game for fun and then have you guys be here with me. We can just talk shop for an hour and 30 minutes. It was crazy. So let me ask you guys this question. How is your day? I asked this earlier. We got a lot more people in here now. But on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're not having a good day, I'm hoping this stream's making your day better. And if it's not, then, well, we still got time. Not everybody's going to have a good day. Life can be tough. It really can be. But hopefully the stream is making your day better. That is my goal. If the stream is not making your day better, then I apologize. I don't really know how I can help you with that. We're still having a fun time for an hour and a half over here. 7.5. So who said it was still raining? Is that 5? Is that person who said it was a 5 because it's still raining in here? How's your day going now? So far it's been great. Hey, I appreciate that. Oh, hello. Oh, you got strep? Dude, I've had strep before. I had it where I couldn't breathe because my windpipe would like lock up, and that was not fun. I'd be like breathing in and I have to go. So hang in there, bud. Hang in there. Amazing. Nice. Definitely 10. Nice, Justin. Our pivot. Oh, we got to dig out the pivot. That sounds like a fun time. I don't know if this turn off thing is, but yeah. A 10 out. Nice, Harris. So old school, yes, I will have old school out this week. I just kind of got, that will probably hopefully be Thursday's video this coming week. I just had to get some stuff through the cycle. So we got a cycle of episodes of different series, and I was trying to get the simpler stuff done while I was gone at Farm Progress, because I had to plan videos out for a whole week of being gone. So old school will come back this coming week. Yes, I did, Redneck. The membership link. So I don't know if anybody's able to find that. Moderators, can we find that link to the membership thing? I still don't necessarily know. Let me see if I can find it myself. Let me see if I can find it now that I'm on my desktop. Give me just a second. Actually, I better pop out of this thing, otherwise I'm gonna keep driving. So have some fun, talk to each other while I go on a hunting mission for this thing. But I gotta find this. Can I find a link to the memberships? I'm certain that I should have that. I don't know where it went. So go to the channel. Sorry if I can't see chat at all because I'm on a completely different tab right now. But give me a second. Give me a second. I'm getting there. I'm figuring out my life story. You like to see? Yeah. Go to Boone. Go to Boone. I'm doing pretty great. I pop back in there to look at the chat for a second. Give me a minute. I'm back to looking for the memberships. Aha. Okay. So if this, let me check this out to make sure if this link does it. Okay. So if you guys are looking for the membership link, I will try and pin this thing. We got Lug with another $20 super chat. What a glad I could be. Hey, that is what a way to bring in your first time being in the channel. You did above and beyond. Thank you so much for helping support that. We got a couple days off. Nice. Okay. So guys, here is your link to our my membership page. So we're poll. We got John Deere still leading that poll massively, but there is your pinned message. So I should have a pinned message on top that says, hey, there's our membership link. So if you want to go check out the membership links, go check that out. What a legend. Absolutely. Big dubs. Made sure you give a big thanks. Big thank you. Major thank you to our members and moderators and the people who are gifting to this community to help keep these stream windows open in the weekends. Went by. Yes, we can get that one in your 802. Give me just a second. Hey, you finished? Go back outside. Play with some dirt. Play in the dirt. Yeah, let me get that one added in here. Oh, we went. I was like, wait, what? There we go. Yes, that. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. We're kind of dropping off. We keep going back and forth between viewerships, but you know what? It has been our current viewer count has been about as up and down as our stream today. It's just been all over the place. There's no consistency whatsoever. And honestly, that's what makes it so great. Favorite tractor, John Deere 5020. If I had the little diecast of it, there he is. Right here, this little guy. I love that thing. Love it with a passion. Hey, with that $5 super chat, I appreciate that. Did some cleaning. Got 7 more Monday. Hey, you keep going. You keep up that grind. They were long hood 29. I think I've actually driven one of those. I think that's the kind of tractor we had out at our state park back when I worked at park and maintenance. Building in your back. Building or bidding? I can't tell what that word is. That 5020, but it has duals. So I think I about bought one of those a while ago. But okay, you see this tractor, the one green tractor in the middle of the orange and yellow, orange and red. That is a like super high quality 1/16 5020. That's like my favorite diecast on that shelf. Grant and Spencer and Andy, they were awesome. Grant and Spencer, I wish could have stuck around more than just one day. They'd have gotten a lot of traffic. There was a lot of people looking for him, but Andy and I, we held down the fort. But I tell you what, I swear half the time I got to put an air tag in Andy's boot to keep track of him. I can never find him when I need him. No, wait, yes. Grant and I are about 3 hours, give or take, away from each other. Nice, Rowdy, nice. Now stop spending money on the Dodge. Just get something more reliable, like a Ford. Oh wait, never mind. Get a small block Chevy. You know what? Just don't buy a vehicle. None of them are reliable. Everything breaks. They have two. Nice. I've always been interested to see or try the split shifter system in a semi, because I know how to drive stick shift, but that's a whole nother animal. You got to know how to make that's. Props to anybody who knows actually how to drive a semi with 2 sticks. Best place to look for realistic mods. So I would look on, if you're going PC, go to anybody that's an itch.io creator. Itch.io and Facebook mods are probably some of the better ones you're going to find. It has been nuts. Like, I'm trying to keep my head on a swivel because that's just what I got to do. Favorite thing you saw at the show? I had a guy come up to me. $5 from another. Save your money, man. Save your money. 389 day cab with an 18. Dude, that's the way to go. Except I would prefer one that obviously doesn't have depth, and a high hood. But that's besides the point. Anyways, back to the favorite thing. So there was a guy who I saw at the show, a fan who walked up with his dad. And when I went and did all of the rebranding to BUCH'D Up, he went on my old merch site and bought a handful of the old merchandise. And I could see from like probably 40 yards away, I'm going, that is my old print logo. Like, that's my old logo stuff. It was so cool. And he came back the next day and he had a County Line Chronicles t-shirt on. Somebody else bought one of my new t-shirts, and it was red. So that was really cool. Seeing the fan base come up who actually like had the merchandise. 2006. Hey, you do that, redneck. Bill. You need to know how. Yeah, I bet. That's you? Probably. Building. Okay. Building your backyard. What were you building? Don't fix the cab mounts. Hey, you want to know what's even better is if you can back a gravity wagon. If you can back an implement trailer that's got the tandem trailers or whatever they call. What do they call those? I was thinking it's called a tandem trailer. It'd be like the gravity wagon front end with the running gear. What is that trailer kind called? Is that a what did I just call it? Hey, I appreciate that. Why did I rebrand? So my channel name was based on a joke. Like, Rebranding Buck is my stage name. I don't want that to be the business name. So Rebranding Buck will still always be my call sign, but BUCH'D Up is the name of the brand. Favorite machine that I saw. Probably Welker's 700 KTTA. It was so cool to go over there and check that thing out. And it's going to be at Husker Harvest Days, which is where I'm going in 2 weeks. You work on your 53 Chevy? Hey, that's the way to do it. It's called a B-Train. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Harris. Gravity wagon before? Yeah, I had to help out my my mom the other week because we were heading back to my place from her house, and apparently a friend of theirs had a 16-passenger Dodge Ram van and an 86 Suburban that they were trying to back into their driveway, which is a small little neighborhood driveway in the middle of downtown, well, not downtown, but in the middle of a neighborhood in Lincoln. They failed to inform me that the Suburban was not on a trailer. It was on a U-Haul dolly. And I was able to manage to get that truck to put the Suburban in the driveway, and we were able to push it to get it the rest of the way. That was one of the toughest things I've ever had to do, is a 16-passenger van backing in a Suburban at a small night, and it was nighttime too. Oh, you got cheese curds? That's not fair. I do not farm myself in real life. Would I like to? Absolutely. I just do not have the capital, nor do I have really the connections right now. I'm working with some farmers in my area to try and start working my way into a system, but I just wasn't born and raised on a farm. Would I have loved to do it again? Absolutely. But we got John Party's Tequila Little Time. Wait. Oh, Little Tequila Time. Tequila Little Time with, yeah, okay, I'm lost. My head's all over the place. I give up. Anybody else ever have that where you just have a brain fart? You have to go to the fair next week? Hey, you have fun with that. So FS25, if you're on console, you're stuck to only the stuff that's in the base game mod hub. But if you're on PC, go to google.com, go to Facebook mods, get itch.io stuff. That's where you can get some of the best stuff. Every now and then, this is a banger. What was the other one? Maryland, nice. So the corn, so that is because of realistic weather. I can't really do anything about that unless I take the mod out, and I'm kind of too lazy. I just haven't done it yet. But I'm hoping on like the Nebraska Farm Series that I'm going to do this. I'm going to have this mod in, and I'm going to run irrigation pivots like we have to and where I'm from. And then we can fix that. No, this map is not made for console, but oh, that's what we're at. We're talking about mods. If you're on console, you're stuck to the mod hub. If you're doing that, itch.io, Facebook, google.com, King Mods, all of those sites are pretty dang reliable. Well, I don't know who's in the truck again. Oh, it's Craig. The fog? Okay, so if you wake up on the game and it's fog like no other, you have to have, there's a mod called Fog Control now, so you might be able to use it, do it through that. I do farm with Grant from time to time, yes, but I do not show up on his doorstep saying, hey, make me work. That's like coming over uninvited. Not a big fan of that. But there's a command that you can do in the command prompt that is called, where's it at? Let me see if I can do it. It is called, hang on. Set height, fog max height, 9275. So if anybody wants to take a screenshot of their screen right now, if you have development tools on, use that little line of code on your command prompt and you will be able to get rid of your fog like that. So take a screenshot of the screen right now if you want to get rid of your fog using the command prompt. All right, let's get back to this. Yep, absolutely. You guys can still see that link to do the membership stuff, right? I can see it on my screen. We are an hour and 3 minutes now into that stream, which means we are heading to our final hat of the day. We got a long haul to go at 333 likes to get to our YMCA goal of 500. But if you guys would like to hear YMCA, the Village People, you got to get us to 500 likes on today's live stream. So much appreciate every single one of you guys coming in to support as much as you have. We might be able to fill up the truck before we get to the end. I'd hoped I could get all of this in on one load, but I highly doubt that. Favorite YouTube? Hey, I appreciate that. I guarantee you I could find you a handful of other great content creators that might be able to exceed me, but if you think I'm your favorite, like if you think I'm the best, then I can't argue with you on that. I really appreciate it. Diesel go-kart? I can't do that. Ooh, Common, man, I love this song. So graphic settings are pretty much maxed out. And when it comes to all of my PC components, I can't rattle them off the top of my head, but I know I got a 4070 Ti Super and like a 1500 watt power supply, because I do everything in-house. I edit my own videos, I record my own videos, I set up my own videos, I do everything. So I overpower the computer so I can save the longevity of it. 25. Favorite map overall has been either Green Valley, Nebraska, Tahiti County, Iowa, Ripon, Indiana. I can name a handful from 22, but for this game specifically 25, I like Riverbend Springs, I like Cortland, Minnesota, Ray County, Missouri's getting up there. There's just a handful. It just depends on the style of gameplay you're doing. Oh man, the trailer is full. Whoops. You made it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been full. I don't know how long I've been full, but yeah, you can see what I mean. I'm trying to do multiple things. Anybody have a Cousin Eddie? That was a Cousin Eddie moment. Toilet's full, except other words. I know, the truck's full. How far did we get? It was like 20 yards. How long was it full? I didn't think we'd fill it up that fast. Just a comment, man. That is because the map creator had done that as the textures. That's a map thing. That comes down to the creator. Yes, I use the steering wheel for every video I make in Farm Sim. It's the only way I play. And I really wish when I was at Farm Progress that they had the ability to use a steering wheel, or they turned up the sensitivity on the, what was it? Fent had a bale stacking booth, and that steering was horrible. I actually met Farmer Cop while I was over there. Giants hauled him out, or he went to Farm Progress and was part of that booth. It was awesome. You do that. I do play American Truck Simulator, but it has been a while. So Jake actually got a job at a marketing place or something, but YouTube just kind of wasn't really cutting it for him, so he had to go do something else that would help supply his needs. His schedule just kind of doesn't line up as much with ours anymore. Would he love to get back into it? Absolutely. But he has to find a way to make it where it can be practical and fit in with his life schedule. Uncle's farm again? I know. I have to get back on Uncle Walter's farm as well. Hopefully after Husker Harvest Days, I'll have a bit more time that I can get another Walters episode in, because we still have one season left to go. I left it off with, we got one more season, and then we're cutting it off because of Bucked Up Farming. Haven't heard back from Walters since. Technically, we're gonna have to go straight to planting if that's the case. Yes, I do have 25 on Steam. That's the way I would go. Having the installer for Giants is fine. They've kind of gotten better with it, but it's just harder to do that. We actually already played Red Solo Cup. There's only one other way we can do it. We are at 8 out of 10 on our gift goal. And so if we get 2 more super chats, really of any amount, then we will be able to put Red Solo Cup back in the thing. But that's our actual contribution of finance and funds to the channel. So remember, you guys are never required to do that. It is just a way if you guys want to help support the channel. That's really all it is. It's like my perks for the memberships. Everybody gets the same. Everybody literally gets the same perks. It's just a matter of how much you want to support. Next Saturday, hopefully we are. I haven't figured out if I will. I don't have any objections yet that would say otherwise. But that's where we're at. We try to go live every Saturday at around 10 a.m. 10:30. Yes, I do play American Farming, but I've since slowed down my playings of American Farming because the Squad Farms channel has taken a break off due to my mother's health stuff for her. There's a short describing that on the channel. She's doing good. It's hard. It's hard. Yes, exactly that. If you guys like the channel and you like this playlist, you gotta head over down, smash that like button, consider some like butter. I like butter. Like button. Consider subscribing, checking out our Bucked Up Farming video that will come out tonight at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's more this afternoon, but my words just didn't work. And yeah, if you want to get a Moza trucking bundle, I'd say it's definitely worth it. Except I have updated my shifter settings since then. I have the Moza shifter, but I've always wanted that Thrustmaster gated shifter, so I ended up getting that. It's a 7-speed one that looks kind of like an 8-speed. But other than that, I run the turn stocks, I have the steering wheel, R9 V2, and then the 3-pedal system. I will. Well, she already knows. She was in here earlier, so you guys have been a major help and support towards her. She loves every one of you guys for helping support the channel. She's been the truest backbone behind this channel. When am I going to Grant's? When he calls me out and says he needs my help for harvest. I'm not just going to drive to his doorstep. That's not very nice. Grasshopper mower. I'm a walk behind guy. I like my GS 45, but I also like my little John Deere 56. Sadly, you guys are not able to play with me. This is not an open server, nor do I have an open server. That is mainly due to the stability of me being able to provide that service for you guys. Could I open up a server? Absolutely. The odds of me having really the time to get in there and play is slightly slim to none. So I want to be able to provide you guys with something that you can count on. That's my sustainability. And with the way I run the channel, having a member server just isn't in the time budget. So I hope that does. I hope that it's not that I don't like you guys. I just have to balance my cards the way they are. So if that makes sense, that's the reason. Yes, this map is a 4X. If you want to check it out, it is MRG Mappings, Cortland, Minnesota. It's right on the screen. I did bits and pieces with American Farming, but when it came to like the programming and modeling, didn't really do any of that. Except, unless they've changed it, I built the flashers that are on the Case Magnum. Lugna with another $10 super chat. I've seen your old school videos. Ever thought about using nothing but older equipment? Well, here's the problem. Now you're limiting yourself on any of the available mods. There's not a lot of stuff out there that does that. There's not a lot of mods. That's the only problem with doing that. So it's not that I wouldn't want to do it. You're just super, super, super limited. Why did the GPS not work on the Iowa map? So that was a very early version of Monteith, Iowa. And we could have fixed it had we used the newer version of the map, but then we would have had to completely restart the save. And we were not about to do that. So we just toughed it out until the transition to Ray County, Missouri. It is still at 8. If you guys are not a part of my members or moderators, and you are not doing it via the Jukebox system, I am not taking any songs, because if I took everybody's songs, I'd be doing nothing but adding songs here. So we got to have a system in play. The Jukebox system works, it works with the Super Chat system. You put the amount of whatever amount that you can type the message that says, hey, I want this song played by this person, and you insert the money into the jukebox, and I will add the song to the queue. That's how that works. It ended. Case him with the $1 super chat. That's the one thing that sucks. Technically, it has to be $2 to make it where you can have a message, but if I can catch your comment after the super chat that says what song it is, any amount technically will work. It's just that because it's not in the message itself, it's harder to find it. That's the one thing. Favorite song? I am a Zach Brown Band Knee Deep guy. That has been my favorite song. But major thanks to anybody that has gifted throughout our stream today. You guys are the backbone. That should be Red Solo Cup. That is. The 8 out of 10 is our next Red Solo Cup. Otherwise, we have to get to 500 likes to play YMCA Village People. Nope, we are streaming for an hour and a half. That is my time slot. I stream for an hour and a half, and sometimes if I got some extra time in the day, I could definitely stream for 2 hours, but I haven't spent much time with my wife, and I didn't stream at all last weekend, so hour and a half is the allotted time, and sometimes I only stream for an hour. Fortune Son is definitely a great song. I haven't heard it in a while, but no, I do like that song. Jake has, I don't know how many hours he's got. I really don't. I bet it's a lot. That's a bad mamma jamma of a tractor. 500 hours? I think I'm already over 1,200. I'm pretty certain I'm over 1,000. Yes, Darius Rucker. Now remember, guys, 3800 The Buck is a public playlist you guys can find on Spotify. So if you want to check that link out in the description down below, or more importantly, you want to check out the website, BUCH'DProductions.com, you guys can find all of the things related to Buck'd Up. Lug sending out another 10. Another 10 memberships. That brings our grand total now up to 79 brand new members today. What a legend. We still got about 15 minutes left on our live stream today. The donation thingy is broken. I don't know about that, Kason. I don't know about that. I think these guys just keep emptying out their wallets to keep this channel alive. They got to do this thing called Save Your Money. How do you claim the membership? So that is just, it's randomly selected. It's literally just like winning a raffle. There's no picking of it. Looking at the golf course? Here's my thing about 3800 The Buck. I highly recommend, if you ever listen to it, leave it on shuffle play. Shuffle play is the way to go. If you don't like a song, you got 1,200 more randomly selected. Love this channel. Hey, I appreciate that. So next live should hopefully be next Saturday. I stream once a week on Saturday mornings, about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 or 11 a.m. Central Time. I shuffled it all summer. Yeah. You guys got to head out. Thank you for so much. The timer has ended. Oh, that's right. Because I only had it for an hour. Okay, never mind. Okay, then I will honor that because we've had a lot. So we'll get Red Solo Cup in one more time. We didn't meet that 10 goal, but we definitely reached a lot of goals today. So we'll get Red Solo Cup in here one more time for you guys to end out the stream. How's that sound? How does that sound? You see a redneck? Yep. We can definitely get that one in there. So get your red cups back in the chat. In honor of today's stream, we will get Toby Keith in there one more time right after Darius Rucker. Man, I think we're going to finish out this field for chopping, and that's going to be about it. Wicked joining in, becoming of the Uncle Buck supporters. I'll just make sure when I start a live stream that I have that link pasted on top. How's that sound? Because I thought that was going to be something that you guys could just click the button that says, like, join or something. I appreciate that, Lug. You guys got to head out. Thank you so much for tuning in. 250 is still tuning in. 2,100 views. 7 minutes and 47 seconds of watch time, which is a great tracker from Big Bud. 747. 376 likes. I don't know / don't think we're going to get to 500 likes, but you know what? Anything's possible. How to get on 3800 The Buck? It is on Spotify. So go ahead and click that link that takes you directly to the playlist. If you don't have Spotify, then I don't think you have to. You might have to create an account, but you don't have to have like Spotify Premium. But you would get ads on it, but I don't get that money. That's Spotify's doing. I just made a playlist of over 1,200 songs that you can just go ahead and tune in and listen to. I do not have a brother, but I do have an older sister. No, you cannot buy my channel for that amount. No. I'm just hitting my stride, man. We got so much more content that can come. Plus, I'm still working on the other channel. And that's connected to this one. So if I'm going to build that business, I still got to have access to it. 50 million? Nope. Now Red Solo Cup is the best in receptacle for barbecues, tailgates, fairs, festivals, and you, sir, do not have a pair of testicles and you prefer drinking from glass. The new Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable. 14 years they are decomposable, and unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Fred and Mac kiss my ass. Woo! Red Solo Cup. Ah! I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I lift you, Red Solo Cup. What? I lift you up. Proceed the party. Proceed the party.
Now I really love how you're easy to stack.
100 acres?
How you're easy to crack.
$1 trillion is only going to buy me 2 more acres of land in this economy. That's a horrible deal.
But I have to admit, the ladies get smitten, admiring sharply my first name is written on you with a Sharpie when I get to hitting on them.
On them to help me get lucky. Red Solo Cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. What? I lift you up.
Proceed to party. Proceed to party.
What are you, just the Federal Reserve where you print money like it's water?
Seen you in yellow, but only you red will do for this fella.
All right, we have officially finished our shopping.
You are the fruit to my loom.
Actually, I
Red Solo
could
Cup,
stop
you're
him.
more than
Don't need
just
to follow me
plastic.
anymore.
You're more than amazing. You're more
We still
than
have more
fantastic.
fields to cut,
Believe
but
me
for
that
now,
I'm not
that'll
the
be all the
least
chopping
bit
we're going to do. To
sarcastic,
finish out the
but I
last
will
10 minutes, we're actually going to do some straw baling with the 50-20. If you guys want to see some older action, I'm going to jump down to the 50-20 here in just a second. Also, the pipe is broken. What happened to the pipe? Lifelong. Thank you, gents, for being my friend. You are money. You are money. You are money. You know. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. Every field from this point on is closer to the farm, so that's nice. Look at that, we got Flat Buck. Which farming game is this one? This is FS25. Farming Simulator 25. Red Solo. Oh, I gotta get the hay rack. Hang on. Let's have a party. What was the definition of money? I wish I was. If that was the case, I'd have had my 2012 Mustang years ago. That or I'd have a farm years ago. One of the two. So my steering wheel for trucks, it runs about $1,800 with everything that I got sitting on it. That is because it is one of Moser Racing's higher end ones. I've been basically based on sim wheels my entire time, and I love having a really sophisticated system. But if you want to get a steering wheel that is well built and a pretty decent price, Logitech G920, otherwise known as the G29, a super stable way to do that. It's about $350 with the shifter, and you can get yourself a 3-pedal box, vinyl wrapped, and just a pretty decently well built wheel. You're not going to have the same experience as mine, but you can definitely have that experience. You got to be a member to use it. Yes, that, exactly that. Ah, soybean straw. No, why is it not going forward? Need to go forward.
When Dad got home, I told that story
Just like I'd rehearsed.
Then stood
Juggling
there
on those trembling knees and waited for the worst. Oh, we gotta go get more bale twine. Hang on.
let me tell you a
Does this work with console? But does that work with console? We talking about the tractor and the baler? No, but the hay rack, yes. Was just between us. You gotta go? Alright, well thank you for stopping by. Sorry, bud, if you're not a member or moderator, I sadly do not do super chat. I do not do shout outs unless it is through a super chat. Because if I give one person one, I'd have to give everybody one. So it's gotta be, we gotta have a system to keep it fair. Does that make sense? It's not that I don't like you, but we gotta keep it fair for the rest of everybody.
In the spring of 81.
The steering wheel.
That stubborn boy was just like my father's son.
But 21 summers, but yes, we can get that in there, Hayden. Thank you for that $2. I appreciate that.
I took my daddy's secret and I passed it on to him. I
He said, let me tell you a secret.
about a father's love.
Love you, man. Hey, I appreciate that. I'm glad I can bring you a little bit of joy in the day. I know I don't always get it right, but that's just the way life is. Sure, how does it work with that? So depending on how the mod was scripted, that can determine how well the shifting works. On tractors, I have 7 speeds. I have technically 8 speeds on my gearbox. So I can shift up to 8 gears on a power shift out of the 23. After that, I have to have a button that does it. But on like a semi, on a semi, I can add it all the way up to where I can shift an 18 or 12 speed pattern, and it doesn't even bug it. Ray County, Missouri, today at 4 p.m. Central Time. All right, let's get loading.
They said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love.
How many hours? I have probably well over 1,000. Was just between us. So, Daddy, Gleaners, they're such a great combine. A combine's so great, they sell 5 a year. That's my take. Love the videos. I appreciate that. Yes, I have farmed before. I've worked on a real life farm. I worked on both a dairy farm and a row crop farm. Yes, the G920 is the one that would be for the consoles. Now, as it does a crossplay to Xbox, that part I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty certain it does. And if it does not work, then you can go with the opposite version, which is made for Xbox, which is Moza Racing's, it's like the R3 bundle, I think, R3 or R5. Now that one, you only get the steering wheel and a 2-pedal box, but the quality build of it is a bit better than the Logitech's. You just get less parts. Gleaner N6, nice. You have a dairy farm, nice. If you guys got to head out, thank you for tuning in. We got about 5 minutes left on our stream today. We're just gonna work with the bales, doing some soybean straw, making sure we stack up on them bales. Ooh, you're lagging badly? Well, it seems like we got good connection on this, so if it's lagging, that probably might be on your end. We got the internet thing fixed finally. I had to run a custom stream setup to do it. So a Moza Racing wheel can cost anywhere from $450 unless it's on sale, all the way up to well over $1,800, which is what my setup is worth. I did a deal with them back in the day that I basically promoted it for 6 months, and I had to do a bunch of promotional stuff with tagging and everything else, but I got to keep the steering wheel. Now that's not, everybody's not going to get that offer, but that's kind of how mine worked. So my wheel is worth that much, but I had to basically pay very little for it. Logitech G27 is what I ran for years. G29, G920, that's the way to go. It's the map that does that. That is completely up to the map that gives you soybean and corn straw. I'm putting my money on Ohio State. I'm sorry, I'm just not a Texas guy. You have to run? All right, we'll see ya. Oh, nope. Gotta turn it back around. Swing back around. Yes, this map is by MRG. Oh, is it now? Yeah, but mine's spelled different. Mine's based on my last name. Sadly, probably not, bud. The odds of that's not very good. I do not have a member server that I can get on and play with you guys. Mainly that is due to time constraints and the stuff that I can give back to you guys as the community. That was a horrible way to word that. Pretty much, running my channel the way I do, it limits my time to do something like that where you guys can actually get in the game and play with me. Does that make sense? It's a service that I'm not really able to provide to its fullest extent. And I do not want to have that. I do not want to have something I can't give it 110% to. That part I'm not certain. Farm progress was great. That is completely up to the algorithm. There are 3 main components that work and go into how much money you make on YouTube. First, once you have to get monetized. Once you are monetized, you want as many people to watch your videos as long as possible. But you want number 1, as many people to watch your videos. Number 2, you want those people to watch the video for as long as possible. And factor number 3, which is the real kicker, you have to hope that the advertisers have good ad rates and that they're paying good. A video that could have, say 10,000 views, and you have the advertisers paying $10 for every 1,000 views, you make $100. But if you have $20 for the ad rate, then you make $200. So it is completely all over the place. Where is the Farm Progress Show? It is in Decatur, Illinois. That happened last week. Next year it flips and goes to Boone, Iowa, just outside of Ames, Iowa. I will have a video on it, yes, but that will not be until this coming week. I would love to get back to do something with Clutch. I haven't talked to Clutch in a while. I want to do something with DJ Goham as well. All right, guys, so we have Homeboy with Eric Church. We are now at a 1 hour and 30-minute time frame, which means we are at the end of our live stream. So thank you all so much for tuning in, but we're going to let Eric Church carry us out for the rest of the day. If you haven't already, consider dropping a like on the stream. It'd be very, very much appreciated. We also have the ability to check out Bucked Up Farming this afternoon with the new video. If you want to check out the playlist, be sure to check it out either on the website or on the description down below. We also have that code, 20% off of merchandise for common folk. I should probably set my own up with Ben, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. Remember to keep it light, keep it loose, keep it fresh, most importantly, keep it fun. We had a whack of a stream today. 411 likes, 215 you still watching, 2,400 views, 8 minutes on the watch clock, 80 brand new members. So thank you all so much to those guys that were gifting the memberships today. The community is the backbone behind this channel. It really is. Without you guys, the business does not work. So hopefully we can keep that ball rolling, keep you guys entertained, and most importantly, we can keep the content as quality as it is. So Bucked Up Farming this afternoon. Might have a short for Farm Progress stuff, possibly, but Farm Progress video will be coming out sometime in this coming week, and hopefully Old School as well. But appreciate you all for coming in. We're gonna start rounding out, and last of all, what do you guys think of the new the screen transitions? We have a cycling image of our thumbnails, some of my favorite thumbnails from 25. What do you guys think of that? It's kind of there. Oh, speaking of Farm Progress, there's the Farm Progress Show. That's based on the Boone one, though. That's the Boone, Iowa location. Right. Well, you guys take care of yourselves now. Don't get too crazy, and make sure you take care of yourself. We'll see you guys all hopefully next Saturday. Video this afternoon, and hopefully videos in between.